because we are anointed to bind devils and to prophesy, it seems we have no boundaries when it comes to expressing our ill feelings towards one another. What that does is that it alters the original design of your spouse. And you cannot alter my design and think you will have solid relationship with me. And don't forget this, relationship powers marriages. What that means is that if relationships begins to fail, marriages can succeed. It is therefore critical to give much attention to relationships than to focus so much on making the marriage work. If your relationship is healthy, your marriage will naturally be healthy. Our focus then must be to see how to make our relationship work. I'm a student of John Gottman, who has researched into marriage for over 40 years, highly respected across the world. And John Gottman said there are 4 clear signs you can use to know when a marriage is about to capsize, when a marriage is about to fail. There are 4 clear signs you can use to tell that such a marriage is about to fail. Number 1, criticism. You will begin to notice so much criticism in that marriage. Somebody will begin to criticize the other person. You see, in criticism, what happens is that I don't address what is wrong. I take what is wrong and I give it a human body. What that means is that if my wife wrongly places this bottle of water here, I will take this situation and put it into my wife as a being. And this is how criticism goes. I'm going to look at my wife and I will say to her, can't you see how disorganized you are? Why must you keep this kind of bottle here? Why should you do this? You don't have any sense of organization. You see, it's gone from, sweetheart, why do we have the bottle here? It's gone to you are. In essence, I am beginning to give this incident or this situation, I'm beginning to give this situation a human personality. I'm beginning to make it assume the person of my wife. In reality, this is an occasion for the expression of my anger. When criticism is in place, it's just indicative of the fact that somebody has been bottling up something. And once you begin to notice that little things that happen in the family goes beyond the thing in itself and begins to result into the man addressing you or your wife addressing you. I have already told you, can you imagine? Our house rent is not yet paid. We don't have money for the house rent. I told you, you are a useless man. Now that's a problem. There's a problem. Because now we're going beyond what has happened, the incidents in itself, and we're beginning to address personalities, criticism. Number 2, second sign to let you know that a marriage is heading for a major disaster is what we call defensiveness.